What's up, Internet? Corey Zamier here. Gonna be doing something a little bit different this week. I am currently in Ireland, so I was not able to go and do a weekend adventure video or an eBay adventure video for you guys, so we're actually gonna take a look back at some of my top favorite moments from the last year of weekend adventure and video game hunting. So a lot of this, obviously, you would have already seen if you've watched the show consistently, but I'm going to add a little bit of commentary to it, a little bit of splaining, and hopefully you guys enjoy. Let's go. So, this is one of my favorite moments just because the Toploader NES console is one of the things that when I got into this was one of my holy grails. And at the beginning of this year, we kind of hit a stride with getting a ton of these through Craigslist deals, pawn shops, and this was the culmination of that.
Toploader NES, casual. 50
bucks, not bad. I actually ended up giving away one of these in a contest.
To $44 after haggling. It came with a dog bone controller and third-party hookups for both RF and power supply. We got Toploaders on deck, son!
See? Fucking
what
crazy.
You know about it?
3 of them. I'm holding 3 Toploaders. How could this not be included?
700 subscriber contest is going to be coming up soon. About 7 subscribers away at this point. You're going to have the opportunity to win an NES Toploader. I'm fucking confused by it. I'm going to tell her. And it's a blow-up doll. See what she says. So I just bought the weirdest thing for $2.
$2, there we go.
You filming this and you're getting me the video?
No,
oh no!
Just a little fatness. What is that? Are you gonna fuck it?
Are you gonna fuck it?
It's the character from that Persona game.
This next clip actually takes place at one of my favorite flea markets. But like I've said multiple times, every time I say this is my favorite flea market, I always have to say that it's only good like once or twice a year. And this was one of the times this last year that it was good. We came across a whole bunch of boxed Gameboy games, and the seller was willing to part with just the boxes and the games. She also had the system, and at first she just wanted, I believe, 50 or 40 for everything. Let's listen
Not
in.
at this moment. How much were you thinking, though?
Like $5 a game. We already have the system.
Uh-huh.
I have some of the games.
Yeah?
Looking back, I probably could have got everything for $35
Right.
and had an extra Game Boy system.
Booklet that comes with. I think I might actually have 2 Super Mario's. Unless...
At the time, I was just concerned with getting these boxed games. And I don't even think I had $40 on me.
Don't stop here, Mario.
Oh, okay.
Like 2 of the games here, Balloon Fight, or Balloon
Tetris,
Kid,
that's what it is.
and Penguin Wars.
Yeah,
At least according to price charting, go for about $50
Okay.
complete. And the boxes are in there. And all these boxes were in pretty mint condition, considering the fact that they're kind of just in some plastic bag right now.
Sounds fine to me. For 40, you can have them all, and then you can sell the games. Or give it to somebody.
Looking back, I probably should have took that deal.
These 5 games.
Oh, the ones that have boxes?
The ones that I don't need, like Toy Story, I don't need.
Oh.
this I don't need.
Okay, so it's which one?
So
You want all of these?
Mario, Super Mario Land, Penguin Wars, Balloon Kid, and
Penguin Wars, Ball Kid, Pac-Man, Toy Story you don't need.
This next clip, I explained it at the end of the clip, but it's going to seem a little weird to you at first, because one thing you have to remember about this garage sale season is very early on especially, it was incredibly frustrating. There was a lot of fake sales in my area, a lot of bullshit where people sold the games the night before, someone was there 10 minutes ago and they picked up everything. Sharks in my area were pretty ridiculous this last year, so I was already on edge at this point, and then this happened.
we just came, I say a lot, but we came to East Bumfuck.
And actually,
This is legitimately
with that said,
East Bumfuck.
I
There's
don't
no
even
highways.
travel to certain towns in
There's
Connecticut
no
anymore.
highways. Where'd you park? Oh.
Like this town in particular that we went to, you have to travel for about 25 minutes
There's no
off of the
highways
highway
leading to this town
to
for
get to
about
this town.
30 minutes.
So when you
have to be on
go to this
the
town, you have to
fucking
travel
road
another 25
and
minutes to
stop
get
and
back.
go traffic to get to this stupid place. And I came here for video games because this was the only sure thing sale. And it's a VIC 20. Now, I understand
Fuck a big one.
someone might be excited about this. Someone's probably in the comments below right now typing up a comment saying, why didn't you get it? What the fuck am I going to do with a VIC 20? What the fuck is a VIC 20? I should explain a little bit. I'm a little mad still because we just went to Dunkin' Donuts because I had to take a shit.
Yep.
And I apparently dropped my pants into some puddle of piss. So I have piss all over my pants, and I didn't even do it myself. That's the fucking disappointing part. If you're gonna have pee-pee pants, piss your own fucking pants. Don't piss my pants for me, motherfucker. My pressure.
In this next clip, it was actually another one of those very frustrating weekends where around 11 o'clock on Saturday, we had found basically nothing. And we happened across a garage sale that I went to maybe a year or two ago that had some games. And I got one of my favorite finds of the year here. It was completely unexpected.
30
And it
bucks.
has nothing to do with any of these games here that I'm wasting time on. And unfortunately, I would have had that Super Mario Kart Super Circuit poster also if I had another $10.
So, what I've learned about this garage sale season
Fucking
so far
Pokemon
is
Crystal
don't
version
trust anything I've told you
promotional
about
poster.
garage selling. Because I'm always saying, don't go to video game tag sales. They're, they're going to be sharked and whatever. I got a Pokemon sign in the back, bitch. What you know about it? And the Warriors on Xbox. Get on my level. Going to a fucking 10:30
Not bad, not bad.
garage sale that lists video games. Everything else I hit today, jack and shit.
Now, what you're seeing is, for the very first time, you're seeing me actually going through games while Alicia films me with my phone, and then you also see a little bit from my perspective with the hat spy cam.
How much would you want for these for?
And it's something that is so natural, but we just never really did it up until this point. And I'm going to have to look into getting a better spy cam because mine's kind of shit the bed. And it's honestly just a fun way to do the show, so we'll be looking forward to doing that a little bit more next year. Next up is one of those classic moments where I think I'm absolutely fucked. I get to this garage sale, there's a ton of Sega stuff out, and there's a guy hovering over it. So all I can think is he's going to scoop up most of the good stuff, and then I start looking at the prices on things. Definitely not garage sale prices, but if you know what you're looking at, these aren't bad deals. Shining Force 1 and 2 for the Sega Genesis, listed at, I believe it was $25 each, which isn't bad at all. Actually, I enjoyed this sale so much that after I dropped, I believe, $45 here, I came back the very next day to pick up more stuff. And that's one of those things that you don't see very often, is garage sales that know they have something that is worth more than just like a few bucks, but are still giving really, really good deals. And I added some great games to my Sega collections because of that. Next up, this is actually one of those deals that, even to this day, I still can't believe I found it. It's just because most of the time, this is the stuff I see on Facebook or I see on YouTube that other people have found. A whole bunch of NES games in the box. You see a Zelda there, complete in the box.
Do you know if there's
an absolutely great deal. I ended up getting all of this stuff for $50. I had to run to an ATM. And this was actually right before I even got into this flea market. This was the first purchase I believe I had at this flea market.
Alright, well,
and I got them to hold it for me so I can go in and check out other stuff. Went to the ATM, came back, picked it up. Absolutely great deal. And this last one I want to show you guys is the most recent thing that happened. We went to our favorite New York flea market, and Alicia and I split up to divide and conquer, and she happened across this that all the other sharks must have missed. As you saw, we had Mega Man Legends, there was a Legend of Zelda Collector's Edition. Absolutely great find. All these were buried under DVDs and PC games, which no one else was willing to look through. Alicia showed the persistence, and she found them for me. She's absolutely wonderful at this. I always say it. She's better at finding games than I am. Alright guys, so let me know in the comments below what your favorite parts of this season were. I think it was probably that NES score with the Legend of Zelda in the box. I feel like NES was kind of like the thing that defined this season. Was everybody's now asking me if I'm going for a complete NES collection just because of how much NES stuff I was able to pick up this year. And I've talked about it before. Realistically, no. Like, I'm not going to drop crazy amounts of money on some of these games. But like I said, let me know what you thought was the best. If you have any suggestions for improving the show for next season, let me know in the comments below. Like the video, subscribe if you're new, go check out the playlist. I'm going to leave a playlist for this last season in this description below. And as always, keep it real, Internet.